a star, going far, foreign cars now. You see me riding around the city with my top down.
Yo, what's going on, guys? So as you can tell by the title, this will be a little quick class setup video. We're going over our top 6 classes. I was going to do a top 5, but decided to add in the strobe light just because it's been doing me well. I've been getting a couple nukes with that gun. And all of these guns listed, I've gotten at least a nuke or a double nuke with. So they're really good for getting those nuclears. We'll start off here with the VMP. This is actually my brother's class setup. He has over 100,000 kills with this class. So I really highly recommend if you use the VMP to go with this and just see if you like it. But stock, long barrel, fast mag, and grip with flak jacket and gunko, as well as stim shot. This gun I don't really have to speak for too much. You guys know it is the meta of BO4. The long barrel, I mean, it's basically an AR and sub in one. Plus you get good movement with the stock. Next we got the strobe light class setup that I was telling you guys about. I'm just going to start off by saying the SWAT is optional. Either go with a primary. If you do not want a primary for whatever reason, then I would suggest putting on lightweight instead. Just because, I mean, it helps to run fast when you have a shotgun in your hands. And also, if you run Ruin on top of the strobe light class, it works out perfectly. You don't take fall damage from height and stuff like that. So I run long barrel, extended mag, double extended mags, and stim shot, as well as the SWAT, obviously. The reason why I run the SWAT, I just want to say, if you do decide to use this exact class setup, is because the SWAT with no attachments, I figured out, is probably the best gun to use. Like, it doesn't recoil too much. The kill time is still there. It's just good to use. The reason I use long barrel instead of max load is just because, like, in those clutch situations where you're challenging someone mid-range, this will win you that gunfight. Max load, don't get me wrong, is really good up close, but I think long barrel is probably better. On to the next gun. You guys already know this is my main gun. I have 200,000 plus kills with this weapon. So this is the best class setup that I can give you with the Hades. FMJ hybrid, stim shot, flak jacket, mostly just because I use fire break and I like those long heat waves. Gunko, the thing about Gunko is it works really well for me, but people have told me that dexterity works really well too. So I mean, you can swap between and just see which one you like more. And then dead silence, obviously, for acoustic sensor campers, and just because, you know, it works out well when you're trying to hit a flank or something. But this class, don't really have to speak for it too much. This is in most of my uploads, so if you see me using the Hades, I'm probably using this class. Next, we've got the Cordite setup, which I run double FMJ, of course, extended mags, and rapid fire. A lot of people say run belt feed, but I don't think it's worth it, especially if you're in the middle of like a kill chain or something and it just overheats on you. You know, it's just not worth it. And of course, we got stim shot, flak jacket, and gunko. One thing I would say about this gun is the rapid fire can make it hard to aim at times. So once you master that, you're so good to go. You can map kids from medium range pretty easily once you get it down. And then in the houses or up close, this thing shreds. So definitely the best attachments to go with. The ICR setup, man. This gun is so good and so fun to use. But the attachments that I run on it is a reflex, double grip, FMJ, and quick draw with stim shot and flak jacket. I think personally this is the best ICR setup that you can have in pubs, period. The FMJ makes it incredibly easy to get like EKs or kills, especially if you run this on Nuketown. It's really good. I mean, obviously it's an ICR, you can't run a gun with it too much, but the quick draw does help up close, and the double grip speaks for itself. I mean, if you have a laser beam shot, you can't die pretty much. Next, we'll be talking about the AN94. I use reflex, stock, hybrid mags, quick draw, and grip. Again, with stim shot and flak jacket. The AN94, I would say this. I know it's not a lot of people's favorite gun. You rarely see it used. But it is really, really fun to use. And I've gotten some good gameplays with it. So I suggest giving it a try. If you do, these would be the attachments I would go with. Just simply because the movement with this gun is really bad without stock. You know, hybrid mags, the reload time on this is really bad. And also, you need reflex on this gun. The iron sights are horrendous. So if you do decide to try this class out, please, please, please stick with these 5 specific attachments, or else you probably won't like the gun. But that's gonna wrap up the video. I hope it helps some of you guys, because the most common question in both of our streams is, what's your VMP class and what's your Hades class? So there you go. And we also gave you some of our other class setups that we use on occasion. So if you do enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. I hope all of you guys have an awesome day, and we'll catch all of you later.